Good morning, it's nice to see you. Good morning, everyone. Well, I've just got to get in the car and just go someplace, any little old place. So I'm going to go and pick up my x-rays and my report of my hips that I had done, I don't know, a month and a half ago, and keep it in my files just in case I decide to have surgery on my right hip. Of course, when it's really needed. I mean, when I'm in so much pain, I can't bear it. But my hubby wants to have it for the records. So we happened to go, well, he went to a doctor in San Diego and his sister went to the same location. And they had beautiful work done. They've had no problems. Unlike someone that my sister knows who had hip surgery and it kept popping out. Well, that was obviously not a good surgeon. Anyway, that's where I'm heading out. Now, if you see this video, I decided to go ahead and make a post with it. And if not, oh well. I had to stop and get some gas too because it's my little car's been sitting in the driveway. I don't drive it that much, you know, maybe twice a month for a little jaunt here and there. And so far, that's all I've got on the agenda. I would love to be able to go someplace and find a beautiful sandal heel, you know, just with a little strap in the front, little strap around the ankle, whatever. Something kind of cute and sexy and cool looking because I only have pumps. Anyway, we'll see what happens. And I also have to remember if I have my air conditioner on to turn it off so you guys are not hearing all the noise. Wow, it's going to be about 92 today. Hot, hot, hot. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Well, your daddy's rich and your ma, she's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Now one of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, and then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Until that morning, there is nothing can harm you, with mommy and daddy by your side. And that could be your heavenly father and your heavenly mother too, and your brothers and sisters up there and all the other saints. Okay, so what's going on with my mom? Well, she hasn't been eating all of her food, I guess for about 3 weeks or so. And today she didn't eat much of her breakfast or her lunch. So I do believe that is a little paradigm change that she's going through as far as the process, or whatever she's going through, being on hospice. But other than that, she looks very comfortable. I'm still asking her if she has any pain, and she says no. And I think I told her I don't take her out of bed anymore. And so that's the latest. Okay, I got a parking right in front. There we go. And it's nice to see that everybody has a mask on today. Out here and inside.
Hi.
So good to see more people have their mask on today, right?
Yeah.
I went to the park 2 days ago. Nobody had a mask on. Nothing. And
I see.
Okay, so I got it and I like it. I think everything is nice and compact. I'm looking at my car right here on the roof. The paint is starting to peel. Now this car has been parked outside for the last 18 years. But it's funny because that white stuff is the wax. The white stuff is the wax that I can scratch off, and the paint is underneath there. So still deciding if I'm going to have my car painted and keep it for another 10 years. We'll see. So I'll put my sunglasses on. Now I wore these inside of the office so they could see who I was and make sure I was the person on my driver's license. And I took this little car seat strap off because it needs to be washed, bleached and washed. Or maybe I won't even put it on. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit of what I heard regarding the virus. Number one, there's nobody in any of my family that's gotten the virus. There's nobody on my husband's side that's gotten the virus, and none of my extended family have gotten the virus. And I mentioned that because when I was talking to someone yesterday, they were saying that they had seen, of course you see all kinds of stuff on the computer, but they were saying that, well, first of all, she said that she knew someone that worked at a hospital, and that hospital had made separate quarters for COVID patients about a month and a half ago, whenever, and she said they never used it, so they closed it down last week. And I went, okay. Then she said that a lot of the patients who are not actually dying of COVID in the hospitals are still being marked down as COVID patients. And of course I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I wonder if that's true. And so I said, well, why do you think they're doing that? And I'll just use my own interpretation, kind of, it's the Democratic machine. Now, I know that there are people dying. She says, yes, Mom, but people die of the influenzas all the time. And I think in the United States, we've only got 1,500 people. I don't know. I'll have to check that. I only remember some of the things. But I thought it was kind of interesting. So you'll notice today I didn't put a scarf on, but I did double up my eye coverage, and of course I double up my surgical mask, and I do wear a long sleeve. Nothing in this ear, nothing in that ear. But I was in and out. Now, I was going to go get some gas, but it's too hot outside. And I was even thinking of making a trip to Walmart. But because I don't have all my gear on, I'm not going to do that either. So I can lighten up when I think it's a little bit safer and then go full force ahead if I think it's not safe. So there were other things that she said. I can't remember everything right now, but it did give me some food for thought. She did mention how it's keeping families apart. Of course, we all know that. It's keeping people in fear. And now I had heard, and she mentioned this, that there was going to be a possibility that the time would come when you would turn in your neighbor if your neighbor wasn't following the rules right now. And of course, when I saw that a couple weeks ago, I thought, oh my God, that's like the Nazi setup. She said, exactly. So she says, I'm so sick of it. She ended up going to the chiropractor, and she ended up going to get her, I guess, mammogram or, annual checkup. And I said, you did? She goes, yep. And I said, well, I'm still waiting to see when I'm going to have my implant tooth put in, because everything else is done. And I'm looking forward to that. Because I think my face is starting to droop from having that hole there too long. I don't know, it could be just old age. Anyway, so I guess that's about all I've got to share with you. I hope everything is going well in your families, distant or not. And just, beware, be wise, be careful, be safe, and stay home, because, there's really no place to go right now unless you're going for a drive to the beach or the forest, someplace cool like that. Unfortunately, I can't take my mom out on a ride because I know she used to love to drive with me all over town, but I can't do that anymore. So I've just been walking around the park with my husband and taking some footage as I go along the way. And what else? Of course, I told you I brought out the puzzles that my daughter had given me, and I tried one, and I didn't like it because it didn't have enough color in it. I think I might have mentioned that already. So I'm working on the second one, and I've gotten a lot farther with the second one. And looking forward to the third one, because that one has a lot of pretty colors in it. So that's it. Take care, and hope to see you again soon. And don't forget that young gal inside of you. Bye, everybody. Yeah, just get out of my car. It's hot as heck, but look at this wonderful breeze. Thank you for stopping by, everybody.